Hi, this is James Munton with CyberSense. Texting and driving is now the leading cause of death in teenagers in America. Almost 5,000 teenagers a year are dying because they're doing this when they should be doing this. I've got the new CarPlay on my car stereo, and we're going to see how well this works and if it in fact is going to be possibly one of the answers to this problem. So when you have CarPlay installed, as soon as you plug in your iPhone, it brings up this screen, and now supposedly I'm able to use Siri voice activation to do all the things I would normally have to do with my fingers and thumbs. For example, hey Siri, I want some coffee. I want some coffee.
I found a few coffee shops pretty close to you.
So there you can see it's brought up some coffee shops for me. In order to choose one of them, I do have to reach over and push one of them. So let's try this one here. And then it brings up the map. But it seems like if I actually want to go to the map, again I have to reach over and push the start button.
Starting route to Starbucks. Head east on Downing Drive, then turn right onto Ramjock Trail.
So this is pretty clever. You can hear my voice, it can find a coffee shop, but I still need to actually interact with the stereo head unit and push some buttons here. And every time I do this, I'm obviously taking my eyes off the wheel. Let's try messages. Hey Siri, do I have any messages?
You have no new messages.
So that's good. If I ask it if I have any messages, it says no. Now what would happen if I receive a message? Well, in theory what happens is it'll say you've got a message, and then it'll ask me if I want to hear my message, and it will actually read out the message that's been sent to me, which is pretty good. There's no interaction with the screen at all. How about music? Hey Siri, how about some music? And now it's brought up iTunes for me, and I can hit the button and listen to some music. I can also ask it to play specific artists or albums, and again it will start playing. My experience so far is a little hit and miss with this. Sometimes it seems to do it, other times it doesn't. Again, a lot of the time I feel I'm looking down at this screen over here and selecting things and having to hit buttons. And this takes away the whole premise of the fact, which is I should be keeping my eyes on the road and not looking down here. The other thing is, it's a pretty cool new toy, so I want to reach down and play with it and see what's going on down there. I think the technology is going in the right direction, but it's not there yet. And my concern is, rather than get teenagers especially, who are a high-risk group for driving while texting, have their eyes on the road, instead what I find is it's pulling my eyes actually towards it even more. Again, perhaps once the novelty wears off and the technology gets a little bit better, my eyes will be back on the road where they should belong. This is James Munton from CyberSense.